Hello, guys, and welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host, Sam, and we are back again with another one. And I'm really excited. I'm really excited to be back, guys. It's been a crazy time. And being back here on the Connect, it's always what I want to represent nothing but the football and talk about what has been happening in the world of transfers. So I'm just coming right now from watching the game between Chelsea versus Tottenham, which finished 2-2. And I have to say, with what people were expecting from Tottenham Hotspurs, they really did they really didn't play that badly. I know people wants to say that they are really bad and they're worse and whatever they want to say, but I don't think they're really that bad. Anyway, before we go more into depth of Tottenham, I just want to say that, guys, I'm back. It's been a crazy few days. I've not been even having time to actually even come here and just maybe talk to you guys. It's been like crazy. But guess what? As much as I've been this crazy in terms of showing up, the Football Connect, well, not the Football Connect, but the Football Connect has been busy. Not really the but Sam is still a learning child, should I say, or whatever I should say, in the world in terms of YouTube. That's why I want to say thank you very much to every single person who have clicked the like button and subscribed to the Football Connect. Because guess what? We are now on 300 subscribers. Oh my God, that's a milestone out there. Thank you everyone to everyone who clicked the like button and subscribed to the Connect. We really appreciate it, and we hope that we keep going in better places and better places. So what I'm saying, guys, I've been a busy human being, and as much as I've been busy, the Football Connect has not been has been busy, but not the Football Connect you are used to. This Football Connect channel. I know you might be confused, like what is Sam even talking about? Because we can't even see what he's talking about. Now let me make it clear. The Football Connect has opened a channel which is called YouTube Shorts, like we call it the Football Connect Shorts. So you have been getting confused every single time when you see a lot of shorts and also videos on the Football Connect channel. Well, that is almost about to come to an end because guess what? We have decided to open a YouTube Shorts channel, and we are gonna be putting shorts in that channel each and every single days of whatever that is happening all over the world in the world of football. So get closer to see your favorite players, your favorite managers, and your favorite stories that are in a 1 minute from different reporters, even from Sam himself, from different people. All of those things will be in a short format, so you can go check them in the short shelf if you're interested. But guess what? This is the new channel. It is called the Food Connect Shorts, and it has got 10 subscribers in just 4 days, people. That tells you that guess what? Sam is not really playing around. All different channels, as you can see there, all a lot of different videos that are there, and we keep putting as much as we can. Let me just have, for example, let me just play one of them, like this one, for example. This is a crazy video that I was laughing with. We're about 10 keepers who could not save this guy's goal or something like that, which was crazy for me. I didn't even understand what was going on. So if you are interested, like I just said, it's called the Football Connect Shorts. You can go subscribe there so that you never miss when we produce another one. Now let's get back to the business at hand. That is, we can do that maybe on a later stage or what, but the most important story at hand right now is to talk about football in general. We are going to be talking about what has been happening in the world of football. So I hope you are excited. Sorry for that. There were some things that was all over my screen. Now let me explain a bit. As I move the screen close, let me explain a bit, people, because I love explaining things that I cannot even understand. So we just watched Tottenham playing against Chelsea. They finished 2-2, and one of the Chelsea fans, or not one, or most of the Chelsea fans are gonna be saying to me, no, Sam, these guys were playing with the young team of what? Chelsea in the second half. That's why they won. But let me tell you something. Tottenham scored that first goal when the big team was still in there. and there was no Kane. So what am I saying here, people? I'm not saying Kane is not needed at Tottenham. No, that'll be crazy. That'll be bollocks. That'll be like loco. I'm not saying Kane is not needed at Tottenham, but I'm just like, just maybe they don't really need Kane that much. Like maybe if you could go, they might actually see how good of a team they can become without Harry Kane. Now that it does not make sense, I get it, because we have always known that Harry Kane has been the main. He has been the guy who has kept Tottenham as it is intact and made Tottenham the best team that is there to be. We all know that. I'm not disagreeing with that. That would be crazy for me to even disagree with that. But I'm just saying to you people, just try to look at it in my point of view. Harry Kane is a good player. 100%. I'm not going to lie to you. He is a good player and he has proven to the world countless times how much of a lethal striker he can be. But there is the problem. Kane no longer wants to be a tournament player. We know it, Levy knows it, and the rest of the world knows it. So, as much as they're going to try to keep a man who's not interested, rather than to build a team, they might destroy a team. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Do you remember Paul Pogba in the Jose Mourinho era at Manchester United, where it seems like Paul Pogba wanted to go, but at the same time Mourinho didn't want, and it ended up becoming a manager versus player fight and things like that, and it turned upside down. You remember all those days? I remember them as clear as daylight because that is one of the reasons why Manchester United are still trying to rise from their ashes from where they are, because they in a way destroyed their team by actually allowing themselves to be in this point. Rather than to have let the player go when he wanted to leave, it was going to save them from actually not being the best team out there in such a long time. Trust me, we know Manchester United are a really pretty good team, but they've not been that good team because of what I'm talking about. So what am I saying here, people? It's clear. I'm saying that Tottenham Hotspurs, you saw it with the Eden Hazard and the Real Madrid and Chelsea. We saw it as well with Felipe Coutinho and Liverpool. Now it's in the ball is in your court. If also Leroy San in Man City. Now the ball is in your court. If Harry Kane does not want to be your player, let him go. Let him go. Just let him go. The guy didn't even show up for preseason training, because of course in his own brain you might find him. He might what he has already outclassed. There is now on top of Tottenham Hotspurs. I know this is gonna break some hearts out there, Tottenham fans, of course. But let's face the the best reality that you need to face, guys. The only way you can actually develop as a team is if you let Harry Kane go. And the worst part about this is that he's not going to walk away and nothing comes in your club. He's bringing close to 130 or even 150 million pounds, not even euro, pounds. That's a lot of money. So if I were you, I would agree and make sure that Kane walks away. You know what if Levy was that intelligent, what he was gonna do? He was gonna use that money and at least buy players who can come and actually transform Tottenham Hotspurs. With a player like Harry Kane, that's an easy 5 to 6 players you can come and add into the squad who can actually transform Tottenham for good. That's all I'm saying. I saw it happening with my own eyes with Liverpool. We sold Felipe Coutinho for 150, and after we lost him, we used that money to buy Fabinho, Alisson, Naby Keita, or maybe half of Naby Keita, and also Jaden Shakiri, and we won a league and the Champions League. That's all I'm saying. You let the player go. Try to make sure that your agents work or your scouters work. Choose the right players who can come in, which your new manager wants. By the way, you have not given him the chance to sign the players he wants. Give him the money so that he can buy the Portuguese that he's gonna want in the team, and you would transform your team for the better rather than to be going down like you are doing, because you are falling down with countless strikers. You got some good strikers, and everyone knows that Tottenham Hotspurs has got some best strikers out there. but you are falling down each and every single time. So unless you actually think about this, the way I'm seeing it, and guess what? I'm even a Liverpool fan, but the way I'm thinking about it, let your best player go. Let him go. He wants to go. Let him go. And use his money wisely. Transform your team. You need an update, trust me. Keeping Kane for another season rather than to build your club is probably gonna hurt. Not even it's probably gonna destroy your club. Let Hurricane go. That's what I feel would be the best decision you would ever do for your club. Letting him go to show him that he's not more than this. I'm not saying that Kane has done anything wrong. I'm saying he wants to go and it seems like you are refusing. But if you let him go, you are saying that you are the bigger man. If the player no longer is interested in playing you, we are letting you go, buddy. Go play wherever you want to play, and we'll see if you're going to be a success. But thank you very much for your services. Work well and take the money. Go buy maybe two strikers, two midfielders, or even a defender, because that's exactly what I feel like Tottenham need at the moment. At least a striker and the defenders who are gonna come in. Oh, in fact, you need defenders, because trust me, if you go to the next season with Dyer at that position, then you are completely, I don't know which word to use, destroyed, whatever we're gonna call it. But if you lose it, then you try by all means. It'll actually work well for you. So anyway, I was really impressed with your passes. Maybe exactly when the game was coming to an end. I know that there was now some smaller team players, but also there were some important players in that Chelsea team. Guess what? You just managed to come in into the pre-season, and when you are not even 100% strong, and you have played with a team that is being hinted as one of the teams that are going to win the Premier League next season, and you draw with them 2-2. If I'm not but nothing but proud about that. Then I don't know what will make me proud. I know expression is crying, but it makes sense what I'm saying. So Tottenham Hotspurs, you are a good team. Don't just destroy it by trying to keep a man who doesn't want to save you no more. Let me hear the Tottenham fans' thoughts. Do you agree with my assessment or you disagree with it? Let me know in the comment section. I'm always gonna be here, Sam, to hear whatever you think. And also, if you don't see me, you can always send a message on the send shots. You will be surprised to see me there. But anyway, let's move on to some interesting news that we need to cover, which we have not even talked about, which are the transfer news. So that's why I just say hashtag. I should have said hashtag, transfer update. Because there are a lot of transfers that have been happening. Grealish, Man City, Danny Ings, Aston Villa, and so forth and so on. And Messi refusing contract and Barcelona going crazy. All are some of the things that we are going to actually sit down and try to analyze and assess and tell you thoughts and the situations, not even situations. Let me hear those thoughts in the comment section. Click the like button, by the way, to this channel that I'm going to be putting on the screen so that we talk about what has been happening in the stream. By the way, go like this channel. It's always important, which is called Transfer News, I think. Yes. Transfer News Live. And also, it's actually this channel that I'm using right now. It's actually the Football Connect, as you can see underneath there. I don't know if you can see my mouse there, but you all know on Twitter where the profile of the person will be, and that's where mine is here. The Football Connect. That's our Instagram, or our Twitter page. So just make sure that you check it out. It really means a lot to me, you guys, if you do that. But anyway, let's get this started. So transfer updates. Or maybe we should do it like these people were in England. Let's go. Yes, like that. Seems a little bit of professional. By the way, I'm gonna have to change those colors from yellow to green. Can you see that the football connect is updated to a green surface? So this is what we're covering for next season, people. Can't wait for you to see the football connect green. It's gonna be crazy. Let's get this started. So, like I'm saying, done deal. So I've decided to start my transfer news and just give you my thoughts on all of them from the 2nd of August to go forth and on until today. So I hope you're excited. We're going to be going as fast as we can, but covering as much as we can because I feel like it's really, really important. So let's go. Done deal. Brighton defender Adam Webster has signed a new 5-year contract. So that just extending his contract, which is good. Breaking news, which was on the 2nd of August, by the way. Harry Kane has not shown up for Tottenham's training this morning, and the reports he wants to leave the club. He was due to return from holiday today, Sky Sports report. And we continued, and they said that Harry Kane feels he has a gentleman agreement with Tottenham to leave the club, and that's why he hasn't turned up for training. Source was Fabrizio Ramon. So Kane, because he has been serving this club for such a long time, he thought, or maybe he had been promised that because you have been this sort of a legend to us, we are gonna keep you, and you can always walk away when you want to. Now he wants to walk away, so that's why he's not showing up for training because he believes that there is an agreement for him to go. So it's just a matter of time in his head before Manchester City come back and fishing and get him as well. But guess what? That's not what is happening because if that was exactly what was happening, it would not have been charged, isn't it? Anyway, okay, celebrate the release of one of the most interesting shirts ever. We're giving away Venezuela 2020, 2020, 2021, 2022 shirt. Interesting. Anyway, done deal. Timo Lavomento was signed for Southampton from Chelsea on a 5-year deal. Oh, congratulations. Oh, you faceless person. Let me check his face. Oh, congratulations, you young timer. Hope you're gonna have a much amazing and much needed time at that side. Oh, you remember the Kielin situation? I remember people talking about it and him being linked with Liverpool, and Craig came in with the most fashionable way of telling the world that that was bullshit. I wish I had this clip right now. Oh yes, you can find it in the Football Connect shorts that is there in the shelves. So go check it out. Anyway, let's go. Chiellini. Okay, okay. Oh, this one is Chiellini, by the way. Before we even go to the guy that I'm talking about, Juventus captain Chiellini has signed a contract extension until 2023. Source Juventus. Kane does not intend to return to Tottenham until he is granted his wish to leave the club. What's going to happen next season? Let's talk about this. Because we are dealing, I've now come to actually discover that we are dealing with two stubborn people. You don't understand. If Kane is deciding to never show up at the training at all, that tells you that he's stubborn. But we already know who he's dealing with. Levy, one of the most craziest, stubbornest owners ever there out there. So I just wonder what's gonna happen. Is there gonna be bad blood, or is there gonna be, what is that word, civil war into that Tottenham ground or whatever that happens? Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section as we continue. Inter Milan have rejected a 85 million bid from Chelsea for Romelu Lukaku. The deal included Marcos Alonso as part of this player swap. Oh, Alonso is an old man, so I don't know what Chelsea were thinking, but they're trying to offload some of their worst in other teams. But Lukaku, it seems like Chelsea have given up on Haaland and they're focusing on Lukaku. Wow. Uh, Okay, Euro 2020 winner Silvia Seguin has joined the Girona on a free transfer. Sauce, Golaron, or whatever that even means. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Hamas or James Rodriguez is not part of Rafa's plans at Everton. AC Milan are preparing a bid to sign the midfielder or to get the midfielder. Now I don't get this. How is he not part of the plans while I feel like he's one of the best, if not the best player that they have there at Everton? Now that's just my question. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Harry Kane has once again not shown up for Tottenham's training. This was the next day on the third, right? Yes, it was on the third. Kane has no plans to be back at Spurs until a move away from the club is finalized. Kane is actually due is actually due back at Spurs later this week, and the club is fully aware of his want to leave the club. Kane believe this is a situation. He believes this whole situation has been blown out of proportion. That was Evening Standard telling us that oh, there's naturally there is fight, but not really like serious fight. There's a lot of things that are not working well, but not really like, too much that are not working well. That was exactly what they were trying to do there. Anyway, we move on. Kane is considering handling a transfer request at Tottenham as he continues to look for a way to engineer a move to Man City this summer. You know what? If I would do as Tottenham, if you feel like there's some, what is the word? There is some a little bit of this. What is the word that I can use? Like if you feel like he has undermined you, you can sign him to. You can actually sell him to a different club rather than Man City because he wants Man City. If you turn Man City down and you look for other offers, that's a win-win somehow. Anyway, on the 3rd of August, Grealish appears to be in the top most desired signing among the fans of Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, United. Kane and Rice appears heavily. Okay, don't really know what was the purpose of that. Then Joe had on a 3-year contract from Tottenham for around £1.5 million. The Scottish club have also signed James McCarthy on a 4-year deal with Crystal Palace on a free. Interesting. They're really into business these days. Tottenham Hotspurs have 5,000 or 5 million euro plus add-ons to accept a bid, I think, by Atlanta. Or to have a bid that was accepted by Atlanta for Cristiano Romano. Don't really know that much about him, but I would definitely look like I'm finding out a bit. With that in mind, let's just talk about the fact that Liverpool Fabinho has signed a new long-term contract for Liverpool until 2026. So that is Liverpool making sure that they keep one of their best players out there until the 2023 has actually arrived. I don't know what are your thoughts. Let me hear them in the comment section as we continue. It's evening. My time, people, I need to go because I have a lot of crazy things that I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So I'm going to be a little bit fast. Liverpool are set to announce a new contract with the goalkeeper. A good day for the Reds. Okay, that was Fabrizio Ramon who was giving us an idea. Man City are willing to go as high as 1.3 million for Kane from Tottenham. Like I was saying, make sure that they do the right thing. Eric Lamela has been presented at Ramon Sanchez de Perez after his signing from why? From Sevilla. Okay, that's Eric Lamela. Rafa Varane will be at Manchester City. Sorry for that. Will be at Manchester in 24 hours to complete his move to Manchester United. Fabrizio Ramon report. Kylian Mbappe will not be leaving PSG this summer, but he doesn't intend to sign a new contract at the club, so he will be free to leave in 2022. So it looks like Kylian Mbappe is either going to leave there with something or with the club getting something, or is just going to walk away at that front door because he's not signing anything according to the report that we're getting here. PSG will come back over the next few months with a new contract offer that Paris does confirm whatever I'm trying to read over there. It's gonna be crazy. Anyway, Greg Xhaka, who was supposed to be going to Roma, is no longer going. Why? Because Arsenal have decided to give him a new contract. His deal is expected to be running until 2024, so it looks like they really want him. What are your thoughts? Okay, let's continue, people. Chelsea are set to back up the bid for Romelu Lukaku for around whatever. No, not really important. Man City are on the verge of completing Jack Grealish's move at £100, £100 million. Okay. If everything goes to plan, potential teams will be finalized and the medical will take place tomorrow. So that's what is happening. Jack Grealish has decided to be a Man City player. It looks like things are going so well, and it's just a matter of time before he's actually announced. But this is the other news that we have, that Jack Grealish has arrived in Manchester City, or the Manchester, to seal his move to Man City after €100 million was paid completely. Anyway, let's continue with the big news that we got today or 24 hours ago, which was Netherlands have announced the appointment of Los Van Gaal as a national coach for the 2020 something. Anyway, let me hear your thoughts in the comment section, as I look like I'm really tired, I'm really gone. Okay, so people, the other news we need to talk about is that Alisson has signed a new contract, and it looks like he's really trying by all means to improve, to do something. So I'm really happy. They have not really confirmed how long his contract is, but they just said a long-term contract, which is weird. But anyway, we'll keep you updated with any news. Sheffield City have signed Matt Lock on a 1 year. Yeah, I just see that one. So yeah, we continue. Let's see. Joshua Kimmich is set to extend his contract with Bayern Munich until 2026. His salary will what? Will definitely go high. That's for sure. Yeah. As we can see, that's where we are now, people. So let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Do you agree with some of the transfers that I've been covering? I want to go as many first, but you can see with my eyes now, people, I'm tired and I have a long day tomorrow. So do me a favor, click the like button and subscribe to the Football Connect. We'll be back again to continue from where we left off, which was with Kimmich, and try to find out as much as what is happening. Let me hear your thoughts. Go back from the beginning, listen to what I was saying about Harry Kane, and tell me if you agree with my assessment. I'm just a human being using my regular eyes to assess the situation. And what I'm feeling is this: Kane doesn't want to be at what? At Tottenham Hotspurs. But the Spurs fans and managers are trying by all means to keep him there. The fans by hoping that he listens to them when they speak, and the managers by forcing him into the team. So now let's just see what happens. We'll keep it under any updates whenever things happens, because we also have some crazy news like Danny Ings is now officially an Aston Villa player after Grealish. It looks like they're already spending their ratings to get, or maybe try to get plastics or something. That no, anyway, we'll talk about that on another day. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Let's see where we go next. Click the like button, subscribe to the Football Connect. I'm gonna try to close my eyes because my eyes are telling me that Sam, you are talking, but you are tired. So look at this. Good night.